What's up, crew? Derek Allen here from selfmadeceo.co, and today we're going to be doing another review. This time we're going to be reviewing a course called Flipside Profits, and this course comes to you by Phil Blackwell, Stephen Gilbert, and Greg Kononenko. Hope I said that right. Anyway, I cracked this course open a couple hours ago. Really super early in the morning, and before I actually dove into this thing, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know what the course was actually about because Flipside Profits right off the bat told me something about websites or domain names, buying and selling one of those two. So I went and looked at the sales page before I actually dove into the product just to make sure that the product actually aligns with the sales message. And in this case, what I found out is that it does. It does. The sales page, unlike a lot of sales pages out there, actually sort of stay on par with what's actually in the course. A lot of the times what you'll see on sales pages is blind sales copy. You don't know what the heck you're buying when you get into it. You're buying based on the promises made on the sales page, or the sales page says one thing and the product does something else. The sales page sounded way better than the product actually was. In this case, everything is aligned with what's in the actual training course, which is actually a really nice change because I review a ton of products, and a lot of the times what I find is there's some misleading information on the sales page, and then when you get into the course, it seems like a completely different course. So the whole thing with Flipside Profits is this. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of break this down really fast for you, and then we'll dive in and I'll show you some of the stuff on the inside. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking these little tiny websites and then selling them for $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000. Now you're probably saying to yourself, well, how can I take these little websites and sell them for that much? Well, that's actually really cheap. And if you're going to be doing some of the prospecting that they're going to be teaching you inside, you can find clients that will pay that for days. You could actually turn this into your full-time sort of income in your business doing this alone. And the reason I say that's actually cheap is because if you go to anybody else, especially some of the bigger web firms or the bigger marketing companies out there, and you try to get an estimate for a website, what you're going to find is they're going to come back at you with quotes of $10,000. Now, that is a ton of money, and you're probably wondering to yourself, well, why can't I charge $10,000? And the reason why is because what you're going to be doing and what this course is going to be teaching you how to do is very simple. Requires 2, 3, 4 hours of work tops per website. Literally, all you're going to be doing is installing WordPress, a couple of plugins, and then just picking a template and then putting in the content that they want you to put in, and then you're getting paid. Now, in a second, we're going to talk about what really surprised me and what I was very happy to see. But for now, let's stick with the sales page, okay? So they're showing you proof, which I can guarantee is verifiable proof, okay? This is not just some screenshot made up, because I've been through the course and I've actually done this a lot, which we're going to talk about. Okay? More proof, and then they're going to talk about what you're going to learn. Here's what you're going to learn inside: how to make $3,000 up front plus $350 a year by creating simple, basic websites for hungry buyers. All this is done online. You don't even have to create those websites yourself, so you can do this with zero technical skills. And this is 100% an honest statement. Okay? Now, the basic websites we've already discussed is just WordPress. Hungry buyers, if you use the techniques they're going to be showing you inside of this, you're going to be able to find enough business to supply enough money for your business to grow and for your life to excel and to keep up with the lifestyle that you have, or, you know what, even quit that job that you hate so much working down at the Kmart. Okay? That's the good thing about this. And when he says it can all be done online, again, so totally true. All you have to do is send a couple emails. But the thing is, if you can sort of adapt this to getting on the phone with somebody, your close rate is going to shoot up through the roof. If you can, just talk on the phone with somebody for 15 minutes max, let them know that you're a real person, that you're there on the other end. That's going to make them feel a lot more comfortable doing business with you, and you're going to close more sales. However, if you're the shy type, you can absolutely keep this all online. All right. Now, if we just scroll through the sales page, and this is what you're going to see whenever you do hit the sales page, if you decide to get this, just like this. Now, this product's not going to be like an $8 product, and it really shouldn't be, because this is very, very good. And if you use this, you're going to make quite a bit of money. But we're going to talk about something a little different. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, here we are. Flipside Profits. This is the members area. This is what you're going to see as soon as you log in and you get the basic front end course. Now, let me talk to you about something that I was very, very happy to see. Okay. If we look here, this is the home page. This is just giving you an onboarding of what you're about to learn. Okay. But what really got me as soon as I hit this thing is where we go to case study and money talk. It says how I got most of my needs and medical expenses met through trading these very web assets and made cash from them, and still do to this day. And then down below, they talk about how Phil talks about how he was able to actually get, some of this cool stuff down here. $1,000 up front for a simple website, plus a stay in the Florida Keys condo for a week. Now, this is what caught my eye, because I started, I quickly browsed through the modules, and then I started to watch the videos just to make sure everything was in line. But whenever I got down here, this is what really got me excited, because what he's essentially doing here is, let's see, Delta Boring, $3K for a water line. So instead of charging this person, Delta Boring, this person, $3,000 for a website, what he did was he traded a simple website that didn't take him very long to build, and you'll see that in the video, for this man to come and dig a water line, install a water line to his house, because he needed one anyway. That's amazing. Now, let me tell you just a quick sort of backstory about me. Many years ago, I used to have an offline consulting sort of marketing firm, and it was all local, where we used to take and do, online marketing for local businesses, which usually entail building them a website, doing some SEO for them, making videos for them, running some PPC ads for them, doing their social media sort of mediating and marketing. Okay, so that we used to do all that stuff, and then I got fed up with that, because dealing with local clients like that on that scale is a total pain in the butt. All right, but here's what gets me excited is because I learned those skills. I learned how to build local websites. I learned exactly what to put on the page and how to get these things ranked, because ranking local websites and stuff like that is super easy. But in this particular method, listen to me, you don't have to do any SEO. You can do that if they request it. You can do the basic on-page stuff for them, which is all very, very easy to do. But you don't necessarily have to dive into doing a ton of SEO. Okay, so here's the deal with what's got me so excited. Whenever I saw this, that he was actually bartering and he was trading his services to other services to get the stuff that he needs, that's what got me excited. Because guess what? This is better than actually making money in a lot of cases. And I'll give you a quick example. Whenever I saw that he did this, let's see, where's it at? Dental care. He built a simple website for a dentist, got $2,500 in trade for dental care. I did the same exact thing. I get my dental care for free up to $2,000. So that means my son, my wife, and myself, we can go in and get cleanings every 6 months. If we have a tooth that needs, if we get cavities and we need a fill-in, and we need a cap, or the tooth completely pulled, we can go in and get that done. My dentist is actually a nut. This dude is a character. But I worked out a deal with him, and I didn't know him personally before I worked this deal out with him. He actually got my name from somebody else, called me up, said, "Hey, do you build websites?" I said, Well, typically, I mean, I can, and it costs about $4,000 to $5,000 depending on what you need, because he's a dentist, so I charge him more, right? Makes sense. He's got the money, and I want the money, and he wants what I have. So, and I said, but I'll tell you what, maybe we can work something else out. Why don't I come into the office? We can sit down. You can tell me what you plan on, what you want to see in a website, what you plan on doing, what the purpose of the website is, what you expect, this, that, the other. So I went in the office, had the little brief meeting, took about 25 minutes, and I came out with $2,000 worth of dental work that I can just go in and get done for nothing. And I've actually taken advantage of that. I've got the teeth clean. I actually had to have a tooth pulled because I wasn't about to get a root canal. And it's great. But besides that, I've taken the skills that I've learned over the years about building websites and marketing and stuff like that. And I've gotten free tires from the tire man. And we all know how expensive tires can be, especially when you drive a huge SUV like we have. I've gotten free meals at restaurants just the other day. Last night, actually, I took my family out to a nice cafe. I struck a deal with the cafe owner so I can go in once a week to get a free meal for my family. So that's once a week. We don't have to pay for food. And my most proudest moment was actually bartered with this softball supply company. And they have all these awesome softball bats because I play slow pitch softball. Don't make fun of me. And I actually got 6 bats off of this person. 5 dozen balls. The bats, by the way, cost $300 a piece. The balls cost $60 a dozen. Got 5 dozens plus $1,000 to build him a simple little e-com website where he could actually list his products and then sell the products. That took me about a day to build. And I got all that cool stuff for free. Essentially, all I did was trade my time. So the point is, this stuff can be better than money, because whenever I go into a restaurant, whenever I go just about anywhere in my small little town to the places where I've struck deals up, I feel like a VIP because I can walk in there, get what I need, and walk out. And it's better than money, because not having to pay a bill is as good as saving your money, is as good as making the money. Right? So that's what got me excited about this course, because it's going to teach you exactly how you can build these simple little websites in exchange for money. Yes, you can charge for these. You can charge, what they're saying here is you can charge up to $3,000 plus $350 a year. Or you can rent them out, which is something I've done extensively with videos. You can rent them out for a couple $100s a month. And that's passive income that's coming in. And they're going to teach you how to do all of this stuff. And this is what's got me so fired up. Because I think just bartering and trading a website, there's no pressure to sell yourself there. Because all you have to do is simply strike up a conversation with them about, how people find them. You know what I mean? Ask them if they have a website. If they say no, then you're in. Ask them if it's mobile optimized. If they say no, then you're in. Ask them if they have any kind of videos on YouTube ranking. If they say no, then you're in. You're not having to actually sell a $3,000 package, right? It's a whole lot easier to trade stuff than to sell yourself. But you can sell yourself, and that's the point of this whole thing. Okay, and they're going to teach you. So here we got sort of the onboarding stuff. This is what's got me fired up, the trading and the bartering, because I just love doing that. So if you're somebody who needs medical care, you can get that done. You need some tires, maybe you can get that done. You need some home maintenance, a plumber, you need your house painted, something like that, you can get that done. And even specialty services. There's actually a hitting instructor, not too far, in the next town over from my house, a hitting instructor who he's worked with all these big league baseball clubs, Cincinnati Reds, Los Angeles Dodgers, Tampa Bay Devil Rays, or they're just the Rays now. He's worked with all these people, and he gives local hitting instructions for youth and for even slow pitch players. And I went in there one day for a half-hour slow pitch lesson to try to work out some stuff, and I struck up a conversation with him, And next thing you know, I built him a simple one-page, listen to me, a one-page website with the whole parallax and the scroll features and all that stuff. One-page website, and I got two 2-hour hitting lessons and workouts. So I was able to go in there for nothing and have him work with my hitting for an hour, and then him give me like workout instructions on how to get stronger, increase my bat head speed, keep my swing on point, these specific workouts. I got it all for free. That one-page website, when it was all said and done, took me about an hour and a half because I installed the same template. I just change out the logo, which they send me, and I change out the text that I put there, which they send me as well. Very simple. Very simple. And I think that anyone can do it. And if you're someone's not technical, if you're someone that it kind of shies away from the technical aspects, or maybe you don't know how to build, this course is going to teach you how to build it. This course is going to teach you how to outsource that so that it's completely hands-free. You pay somebody in the Philippines, $60 or $70 to throw this website up for you with WordPress, or even less than that in a lot of cases. So on to the next module. They're going to teach about the mobile stuff, how to convert a mobile site in just a few minutes with a free resource. They're going to teach you how to do your prospecting. They're going to teach you how to do your scaling. And on the next page, I do believe they get really, really in depth on how to actually build the site. Then you can either sell the site outright or you can rent it out, which is really cool. More business models, profit with a blue ocean strategy. This was a pretty, this one, it says PPC is not required, but it's a good idea to use it with a $100 coupon. So it's free and you can show traffic right away to the site. That's a stellar idea. Okay, and you'll see what all this means once you get inside. That's a stellar idea. There's coupons. There's even Facebook ad coupons still floating around out there that you can find. And then they talk about the freelancer model and then online creative prospecting. All of this is sort of worth its weight in gold because you can actually find some amazing businesses to do work with who don't have a problem spending money. You're not going to find those timid business owners who don't see the value. And this is what got me out of the offline marketing and consulting game. Because I felt like I was hitting brick walls 8 times out of 10 with people. Because they didn't understand the value and what I was trying to provide to them. As compared to the money that I was asking them to spend with me. They were more or less just seeing the money instead of what the money could do for them, what I could do for them. A lot of the people that I work with, especially around my local area, are older folks. So they still believe in yellow page ads and billboard advertising and even radio ads. When they don't understand that you can get a lot more exposure online for a lot cheaper, and more people are listening to podcasts now, or Pandora, or one of those streaming music services as opposed to the radio. So I mean, come on, that was kind of the thing that got me out of that because people just weren't seeing the value. With this, after I went through the video, I thought to myself, man, I wish I would have thought of this stuff, 5 years ago, or 6 years ago. It would have made my life so much easier. Because what you're going to be doing with this, you're going to be finding people, and even some startup companies who get loans, for $200,000 to start a business. They've got $3,500, $4,000 to pay you for an awesome website for their business. Okay. Then they go over some Fiverr stuff. Let's see. Attracting buyers using new business listings, that's a pretty slick little strategy there as well. And then building and delivering, again, just covering, how to set up the sites, the specific templates to use, the WordPress optimized setup, so you can, optimize it for search and SEO it a little bit that way. And again, more traffic stuff, more SEO. And then the bonus, the quick Flipside cash. This is sort of unrelated to the entire Flipside Profits type of thing, but still kind of related because you are flipping things. You're just sort of doing a little bit of arbitrage, right? You're going and buying stuff from eBay really cheap or AliExpress really cheap, and then you're just turning around selling that somewhere else for a higher profit. It's still good training, and I believe that if you haven't made your first dollar online yet, this is a good way to kind of do it and get your feet wet. Overall, for Flipside Profits, I love it. I think that that anyone can use this. No matter if you're brand new online or not, you can use this to make some cash or get your name out there into the community where you live and get some free stuff. But not only that, those people that are you're doing this work for and you're trading websites for, they know other business owners. So what's really cool is if the topic ever comes up of the other person saying I need a website, guess who's going to refer them to you? The person you bartered and you traded with. That's going to result in more business for someone. You could either charge them money to do it, or you can trade for goods and services and just feel like an all-around boss. Now, for Flipside Profits, I would recommend the advanced version of this course, okay? I mean, you can get by with what you're learning here in the front end, the main basic thing, but I would recommend the advanced version of this course just because they're diving a little deeper into all the sort of technical aspects and some of the outsourcing stuff and things of that nature. And it's really good. It's really worth the additional cost. But again, you can get by with what you have here. So overall for Flipside Profits, I give this a wholehearted recommendation. If you're somebody who, enjoys being creative, enjoys getting money, or enjoys getting free stuff, or, maybe you're somebody who is just tired of doing, the affiliate marketing thing or building websites for your own stuff for affiliate stuff or whatever the case is, or doing e-com, this would be a nice break for you to step out and expand your business into some other things. So I love this course. You should probably get this if you're at all interested and give it a shot. I do believe they have a money-back guarantee, so if you do end up getting this and you don't like it, I know it's kind of a hassle, but you can take advantage of that and get your money back. These guys, Phil Blackwell, I don't know very well. I think I bought something from him before. Steven Gilbert is a dude who I love his stuff when he puts stuff out. He's a very trustworthy fella. If you want a refund, he'll make sure you get it. Anything he puts his name on, I like to take a serious look at. So that's it for this review. I know it's getting a little long. I got excited about it because I revealed, something that I've never talked about before and certainly have never shared that I've done before, which is trading websites for goods and services. So that was pretty cool to step inside of Flipside Profits and find that was something that was in there and that they were talking about. Because I don't think a lot of people do talk about that kind of thing, and they should, because we have or can acquire very easily a certain set of skills that we can use to our advantage, but also help other people. So it's a really cool thing. 2 thumbs up. Go ahead, give this a serious look. Anywhere on this page, click the button, click the link, whatever it is. You'll find a page that looks just like this, and you can get Flipside Profits through that. And as a huge sort of value addition, if you're one of the first 50 people to get Flipside Profits through my link, you're also going to get some awesome bonuses. So that's it for me. I'm Derek Allen with Self-Made CEO. This has been another review. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the honest transparency, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.